on us. Vault Kkona about to square off here on Cobble. I'm Helium with me, Dust.
Yep. As Vault has their full 5 here, with J. Cruel, of course, coming in for Mitch not so long ago, who Mitch now plays on Selfless. And then we have Kkona actually using Slimmy as a stand-in today, who normally plays for the Without a Roof team, the former Obey Alliance, and game leader for that team, actually. Vice was the guy who had been standing in since Twist left to join TSM, but I guess maybe he's not here for whatever reason, so Slimmy is. So, going to be interesting.
Well, there is Invert. Wow, already taken over. Is my what broken?
I don't know. It's like stuck inside of a terrace in third-person mode or something like that. I had to restart my game.
Oh, yeah. That's,
Rip.
You know, that's a feature, Dust, as we've got Gramps who's taken down Els. Invert's found his 3rd kill of the round. He's killed Gramps. Effie is still fighting 3 terrorists in front of him. 2 quick headshots. A man on his left who's now jumped over to his right off the broken wall, and who knows where he's gone. Oh, he'll get him in the back. And now it's a, well, it's a dance-off. We got Invert versus Effie, each with 3 kills on the round. Effie's got no idea where he is. He's finally spotted him over here on Rectangle. Knife out, switching over to the Glock. More bullets, more better. But it's Invert that finds the 4th frag.
Yeah, I didn't actually get to see any of that round because my game crashed, so cannot provide.
That's cool. I made all that up,
Dust.
It didn't actually happen.
Got it. Well, maybe you can tell us about it a little bit more. What went wrong there for Vault? It looked like Effie's was making a play. I caught the very tail end, but lost the 1v1 in the end to...
Invert just wrecked them. I think it came out a drop and went into connector. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of sorting some overlays and production stuff, so I didn't quite catch it. I was really relying on you, Dust, and you let me down.
Yeah. I mean, it was one of those things where it looked like a pretty one-side run for Kkona at the beginning, but then Effie's had this crazy recovery where it looked like he was going to bring it back, and then Invert was able to, prevent that from happening. So Kkona will go up 1-0. They're on the T side of the Cobble, which is kind of the favored side nowadays. As we are going to see an A hit coming in here for Kkona. Only 1 player actually inside the site. Thank you, Kevin. I think you've talked with X-Ray enough times. I think we get it.
Oh, he didn't. I had already given up and done it myself. As Invert will bring down a Nerdy. Prior to that, a lot of kills coming out, but Kkona getting the better of them. They've traded evenly to get the bomb down. Both players are on site, though, so they don't really have an option for the post plant. It'll be Ocean having to make a play. This is the last one alive now. Rarkar moved up to the van, took down Invert with that 5-7. Ocean swinging out, catches Rarkar, and now it's on to Effie. Has got that UMP in hand as well as a flash. 2 kills already here for Ocean. Struggling a little bit to find the 3rd, but Effie's been brought down to 14 HP. And another $600 for Ocean. Yes, it is. He gets the headshot. 2 for Kkona.
Yeah, so off to a good start here. I mean, I was a little bit worried on how they would do as they're using a stand-in, and that can always, cause problems, but it seems like it hasn't really hurt them too much just yet. Of course, Slimmy was a guy they had played with before a few times, so it's someone that they are familiar with. And again, Vault still trying to get used to their new 5, as Mitch was a big part of the team, and so having him gone has certainly been an issue.
You'd say Mitch being gone has been a something? Kevin, I'm going to fly to Montreal, punch you in the face.
Yeah, I can't even cast the game with this happening. It's literally the worst.
There's Ruru, the man with many raised eyebrow. I don't really get, I don't know what his thing is. But that's Ruru. L's here out middle. All right, we're taking off caster X-ray control. You're done. Nerdy. L's, long range back 10 battle, and it will be L's that wins it out. And it looks like it'll be a big 3 on the board for Kkona.
Well, so now we're going to see our first buy round here from Vault, and there isn't enough money to, well, I guess there could be enough money to get it out, but it'll be someone on the glass cannon, so it's not going to happen. Looks like they'll just M4 up, as we have been seeing J. Cruel using the op for the most part with Vault since Mitch's departure, and he's been pretty good with it, but not going to have it here right off the bat. But Invert, meanwhile, on Kkona, who is a guy who can, at times, have some pretty big games, he's going to have it.
Invert op to drop. Interesting. All right, he'll back off from that. Pulls out those shadow daggers, which are sick still. Rarkar. Is this a vanilla M4A1S renamed with an LGB sticker on it? That's pretty dank. Rockart positioned up on the B platform, though. Could cause them some trouble. You can see Kkona just lining up the smokes. Oh, Deeg! Oh, no. He's going to eat a nade. There's a Molotov that you had to expect. Rockart going to hug the boxes. There's so much fire! Rockart forced to jump off. And actually, you can even hear the terrace there on Kkona taking some damage as they continue to move forward. Els has taken over command behind the box. He's the captain now. There's the trade out. Els jumps down. J. Cruel to find Els. So there is the trade, and it's Ruru coming out of drop. He finds J. Cruel. Nerdy on site. Turns and gets one, but then gets turned on by Slemmy, who comes away with a headshot. Call it a slam dunk. As Gramps is over here, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Invert and Slemmy versus Effie and Gramps. And Gramps, he gets wrecked. All on Effie now inside of drop. Twitch chat never letting me down. Choking like Ernie Els. That is such a good one. I can't even. There's Effie. He has killed Slemmy. Oh, that's an NA flash if I've ever seen one. Effie on 8 HP. He's trying to go in. And oh, wow, he takes Invert just like that. Invert heard that noise over there. Last known location was dropped. Tries to throw a Molotov. And he'll lose it. Dust, have you died, or?
My game is just giving me so many problems right now, dude. I'm sorry. I'm going to restart my computer real quick.
Restart your computer?
Just kidding. But I did have to restart Steam.
Do you have a
second.
Oh, my goodness. Dust is trying to low-key, like, play it off like he wasn't restarting his game, but we figured it out. Well, Vault will take a round there. It was a very, very costly victory. Now they're playing Halo. Shoddy snipes, 2 mag 7s, J. Cruel with the op. And Effie will go up on a very powerful boost position here inside of the A site with Gramps. With Gramps. Dust, you're so stupid.
Help me, bro. Help me.
Press tab, click on the gear, and then make sure there's a red thing over caster X-ray control, and then turn on X-ray yourself.
Oh my god, thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
You're so dumb.
I know. For those of you who are wondering what the heck's been going on, I've been watching
Molly.
the X-ray flashing repeatedly. It just was killing my eyes, but now we're good. I'm here now. I can help you cast the game.
Oh my goodness. Well, you've already provided all the comedic relief that we'll ever need.
I'm here now, man. So we are going to see Ocean getting control of Danger, trying to push back long A halls. The bomb's actually heading this way as well. We're getting to the latter parts of the round, so it looks like they may try to come out drop, do some type of A split. Could be up the sleeve of Kkona right now, but Gramps and Effie are still in position. The bomb is down, so they have been discovered. And it looks like the trades are going in favor of Vault, so they will be able to hold off that late 8-round split. And so now they're actually working towards a tie in the game as Kkona starting to run out of money. It looks like they're going to have to take a save this round.
Oh no.
That.
I don't know. Twitch chat always seems to be big fans of Kkona. Maybe just because it's so easily spammed.
Indeed.
And they're out of money. That could be bad news for our viewers. As Vault have upgraded to, you know, they've got a full buy now. They've got 2 AKs, 2 M4s. The op's still up here on J. Cruel. Everyone with kits, decent amount of utility, and that's going to be absolutely required for a solid CT defense here on Cobble.
Looks like they're just trying to see if they can't get out of drop room and hope for the best, but Nerdy's going to be here with the M4. He's already been able to find a few frags. Rawcar coming in as well, and they shut that down pretty rapidly. So we're going to have a tie game now, 3-all after the pistol round. Kkona was able to get the 3-0 start, but since the money has been out, Vault has been able to recover quite well. They have the op on J. Cruel. They're starting to build up a substantial economy on most of their players, as that was certainly a perfect victory last round to avoid any type of rebuying. So they're in good shape. Meanwhile, Kkona is getting in that situation where they're approaching max loss bonus at the same time they're running out of money, so they'll be able to keep buying up, but eventually, if they want to be able to get an op in Invert's hands again, they are going to have to take a save at some point unless they can make this round work. So this is giving Vault an opportunity to take a lead in this game.
Yeah, that'll be nice. On the CT side, often the rounds can be hard to come by, pretty much on any map these days. A lot of the play, the W's shifting over to the T side here in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Still tied up now, both in the game and on this round. It's 5 plays 5. No one's even taken any damage. A little bit of utility expended here from Vault.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is with Cobble, it was already drifting a bit towards the T side before the clock changes took place. So it was already leaning a bit that direction, and I think the new meta change has pushed it even further. So along with Cash and such, it's really become difficult to deal with on the CT side, but Vault has been able to find some rounds, and now Jake Roll in a position to maybe make something happen here and now, as it's going to be a long B creep out, but he misses his shot, giving a chance for Kkona to position up a little bit, but he finds Invert right afterwards, so gets the advantage.
Whew, thought he was going to line him up for 2. Smoke will go down, bit of a gap in it, but it could just force, okay, never mind. Ocean looks like he charged through the smoke. Jake Roll's able to take him out with a 5-7. Nerdy trying to help out, but it's a Ruru that came through the AB connector. He's come away with 2 kills. You don't think he'll really get any more than this as he tries to work his way out. Well, ring around the Rosie. And Effie, you got to make noise to drop here. This could have been the blunder. 1 bullet? He had 1 bullet? Or did he just start reloading immediately? I can't even tell. Either way, he took him out. Bomb's still down up on the platform, and you're out of time.
That's kind of the problem. Like, that play was so drawn out that it killed the clock and killed any chance of him turning that into a victory. Granted, there wasn't very much chance for him to win the round anyway, but, you know, maybe if he would have played that a bit quicker, there was a chance. I think the bomb was just down a tight spot, so there probably was no hope. At least he forces a little bit of rebuying, so does some damage, tries to limit the economy of Vault a little bit. Meanwhile, Kkona, they're having to take that save now that we were talking about because they want to be able to get that op in Invert's hands again at some point to try to start contesting J. Cruel possibly on this B side of the map. We are going to see J. Cruel shifting his focus this time over towards middle, so being dynamic in his position, but meanwhile, Ruru has picked up Effie's inside drop,
again.
So this is an advantage for Kkona now on a limited buy.
That's pretty funny, actually. Ruru killed Effie within drop within like 10 seconds of it. Like, I guess spawn times 15, a bit of running. Kills him in drop to end the last round, then kills him to start this one. What, they throw the gun back up the drop?
Yeah, Ruru threw the AK up the Ocean and then picked up the Fallen M4, so now they have more guns to work with. And they didn't sacrifice positioning to do it, but Nerdy has picked up Ruru, so that's one of the rifles down, but they're going to get a jump on this A-bomb site where Gramps is a little bit stranded.
Yeah, he throws an Incendiary, but there's actually 3 players coming up CT slope, so the Incendiary didn't really keep anyone at bay. It was just 1 person up long, and he was pretty rushed when he threw it, so Kkona riding the wave here into the A site. Els not going to miss that shot from less than 2 feet. He'll bring down J. Cruel. Actually finds 1 more. Rarkar moving over, though. He's fallen down. And he will get invert as he crosses over. So close round. Certainly closer than it should have been, but Vault will take it.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of odd. You know, just Kkona started out really well. They got the kill on the drop. They got an extra rifle. They were able to get a good positioning on the A-bomb side as Gramps was kind of stuck alone there for a little bit. But somehow, Rarkar and Nerdy able to make the retake happen there. 5 kills were just between those 2 players. So, Kkona not going to be able to get much done. But, I mean, they got what they wanted out of it. They got the bomb down. They got the cash. And they didn't really invest much in that round anyhow. So, it actually worked probably better than expected for them. And now they will have that op in Invert's hands. And we'll see what he can do with it. Because I've seen some games where he can be quite good, especially if he's playing against teams that are kind of equal level to Kkona or maybe a little bit below. So with Twist away from the team now, he has to be the guy to like really step up.
Oh, Rarkar's going to move all the way back to the B site. Gramps playing a very close angle. There is support here, it looks like, from Effie. I think Effie maybe is working with danger. And, Gramps, yeah, he pulls out a flash, tries to pull away. I don't know. I mean,
that's a great angle to hold with that shadow, though. Like, you just get such a jump on your opponent.
I think he should have either dropped that flash a lot quicker or just retreated with his gun still out to have a chance to take the fight. But either way, Gramps is pretty crazy, and this is even crazier. How are they not going to check this position?
Slimmy's tried. He just didn't check like hard enough. He looked up there. He just didn't catch it, and Effie makes him pay for it. It's 2 kills. Ocean now left alone. A lot of time left in the clock, but he's still in a 1 versus 3. And Vault, they're starting to come right back into this game. Kkona did, you know, pretty well at the beginning, but Vault looking to get 6 unanswered rounds now. It's starting to fall apart for Kkona in a big way.
Kkona. Sorry, CS isn't the same without the stadium chants. You know, I'm starting to have withdrawals. He can't get it
The
done.
Legend couldn't do it that round. He's just saving it for later. Don't worry, folks, as it is 6-3 in favor of Vault. Kkona does still have money to buy here. They're going to go AKs across the board. No opt for invert. Vault really doing a great job ever since that first gun round. They have been on point. There was one round where it looked like Kkona might grab it, but 1v1 clutch came in the Vault's favor, and otherwise they've been winning pretty decisively. Jacob's been doing really well at this op.
Oh, quick smokes. Molotov has gone down as well. Rarkar flashed, was spotted, but he's got a double kill. Make it a triple now as it starts to jump over. One more out of the air. He finds Ocean. Here's Ruru. Rarkar on for the ace. Effie's gone down. It might actually fall on Rarkar to get this on 12 HP with the 4K. I mean, of course, assistance is coming over. Nade going to be bounced in. Oh, there's a player up and drop already on the flank. Nade going in. Just how did that do 6 damage?
Why do you ever question CSGO nades, Joey? There's no answer to them.
I was expecting at least 30. Rarkar with the ace! That's what we all wanted.
Woo! You wanted to be so excited about the ace because those four kills came in. They were so hot, and then there's just this 30-second delay between the ace. But I'm glad you still kept your excitement levels up throughout the entire waiting process, as that was quite the round from Rarkar. I mean, great positioning. Obviously, the Molotov netted him a couple of free frags, but I mean, the fact that he got those other two people jumping down, they really should have been able to trade him out, and they couldn't. So, well done by Rarkar. It's now 7-3. Kkona now on a pretty rough buy. They have a Galil on Ocean, just a scout on invert, very low on utility. And I mean, Vault are starting to put together a pretty monster CT side given the map.
Yeah, exactly. Already 7 rounds is pretty much more than enough, and I don't think Vault are going to show any. Oh, Jay Cruel. No!
Oh my god.
I didn't. Why what? I didn't see anything. Ernie L's blind, but won't miss that one.
Oh man, J. Cruel just making plays right there. Kkona slipping up. And so here you have it, a 4-on-1. Only L's left with the bomb, heading over towards the B side of the map, but Rarkar and Nerdy are more than prepared for this. And Ellis has no real health to work with, so not looking good. Gonna maybe pop flash himself into drop down. That is kind of the one gap there is. But even if he gets control of that, like how does he ever work into a site? And he's getting flanked. So this is a done deal.
Oh my god.
Are you still in shock over
Yeah.
the J. Cruel situation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Understandably so. That
Walks
was
in with the flash.
pretty cringe.
Spots 2 people. Kills them both.
I mean, there's been so many weird things that have happened in these A-halls. You had that the one round where Effie's, I think it was boosted up, didn't get checked, gets a couple of free frags in danger. Then J. Cruel does that in the stairs also. So Vault's had a lot of success on the CT side, really across the map. We had a couple rounds with J. Cruel's op over on the B platform and such. Rarkar's ace. I mean, they've had some big individual plays out of people on this Vault side here in the last 8 rounds.
Well, Ocean going to jump through with that Tech 9. It's going to fall on to Gramps. Can he come away with anything? No, he cannot. Els will take him out. Nerdy's spraying down double there from up on the doors. He's going to go out for some more. He will find a third, but then it's Ruru that will eventually take him down. Slummy also still here on CT slope. They just try to push all 5 through. And J. Cruel will op one out through the smoke.
I mean, pretty much the only person at this point now on Vault that hasn't had a big 3K to an ace type round is Gramps. I mean, everyone else has had a huge round that's won the round. So 4 out of the 9 coming from just big individual efforts from Vault and possibly some mishaps from Kkona at the same time. Not that Gramps is playing bad. I'm just saying, like, we've had individual plays strong, spread out across the entire Vault team throughout this half, and they're dominating now. They have a massive lead, especially given the map.
Yeah, absolutely. Already up to... Oh, didn't mean to go third person on everybody. Here's Ruru trying to find that entrance off of the B plat. He's got an op over there, too. That's invert. Oh, shot through the box. He had 69 HP and 96 armor. Can't make these things up. Ocean finds 2. Effie will kill Ocean, and there's invert with his op chiming in. Els to find Nerdy after you got a kill onto Invert, and it's all on Gramps. So you called the man out, Dust. He hasn't done anything spectacular. Some of his other teammates have. It's his chance. Had a knife out, and will land on it to Slemmy, who kills him.
I don't quite feel like I called him out, but I get your point. Didn't play out in his favor, but still a great lead from Vault. Good round from Kkona, though. They finally put one through. That's actually their first round since winning the initial 3. It gets them maybe a little bit of life in this game now. Let's see if they can follow it up with something else, as they were able to get past Rockar and company and trade their way out B that time around. You are going to see standard split here from Vault. They are going to get control of Danger once again with 2 of their players. Invert looking for a pick with this op at B.
Oh my goodness, Jay Cruel. He's been able to fall back as well, back onto the site. The statue. Ruru has seen him, but he's being run up on by Rarkar, and yeah, he takes the battle with Rarkar. Jay Cruel won't miss that opportunity to peek once more and put Ruru in his place. Footstep.
He has a chance to make a play here. He's going to be able to get that kill. There is still 1 player left at the boosted spot. It's going to be Gramps. That bomb doesn't make its way up mid slope. Gramps is going to hear all this and be able to start calling that rotate. Also, Rockar's pushed through long B, so he's going to have a flank. They have good positioning for this, and somebody takes a lot of damage there. But what a shot.
That's unfortunate. I mean, you always kind of want to go up and just spam through the part where the door's open, because if it's a smoke, someone still might be standing there or trying to walk through. Slemmy coming away with a pretty quick kill. I'm sure the chat will still go for Vac, but it makes sense what happened there. Vault, man advantage. Some of them are still quite low. Ocean using an op. Let's see what he can do in Danger this time. Won't miss that one. He'll find Rarkar. Through the wall even. Through the cobblestones. And here's Els under Palace. Just missed Nerdy. And yeah, I don't think Els is going to miss that one.
Yeah, really well done there. Gotta give props to Slimmy for being able to sneak up the mid slope and make a play. Of course, the second kill had some luck to it, no doubt about that, but it was still he who was able to open up that A-bomb site and give Kkona another round. So it's going to be a couple in a row there for them, and they're going to be able to at least make something out of this half. They have Vault on, you know, a pretty limited buy here. 3 upgraded pistols, just the 1 op on J. Cruel and the 1 rifle on Rarkar. So they should be in good shape to make this 9-6. Slimmy has already found J. Cruel, so the op already down, and Ruru going to find Rarkar also. So 2 of the big individual players for Vault already down.
Wow, Nerdy is so close. Actually put about half HP or half damage there onto Invert. 2 shots with the CZ looked like they connected, and he was so close to getting him through the smoke with that A1S. Doesn't quite happen though, but has still picked up that A1S and has found some utility.
Right. That bomb's still positioned inside the B lobby. There's still a lot of time left on the clock, of course. Still over a minute to go. We do actually have a player already tucked into A side. It's again Slimmy sneaking around. Gramps has no idea. The bomb still may play into Gramps' deagle, though. Slimmy never actually checked the slope. I'm not sure if he knows Gramps is here. It looks like he might find out soon. Yeah, there it is.
Poor Gramps. Oh, Effie, he's got quite a few people still on his right. I don't know where those bullets were going. The CZ kind of pulls weirdly to like the horizontal, so I guess all those bullets went into that column. Here is Nerdy, 1 versus 4. I imagine he would just want to save here. No, just kidding. Last round, NA Casters. There's Invert.
I was just gonna let you sink on that one.
Really paying attention.
Yeah, for sure. So we have 3 rounds, 1 in a row by Kkona at the very end to make it a close game. Had it not been for that, you'd think Vault's just running away with it, but now Kkona are maybe a pistol round victory away from actually being right up there with Vault. Gotta thank Slimmy for slithering around like Randy Orton over there in the A-bomb set a couple of rounds in a row to make some plays and give his team some rounds. And it's not even his team, he's standing in. So Kkona's got to be thankful for Slimmy, because otherwise this game could have been more like 12-6, 12, you know, 3 rather than 9-6. So
yeah, still
I was able to recover the math. It struggled for a second there, but I got it.
I mean, I don't even know it was the last round, so I think you're good.
Yeah.
Still should have saved. Save it for the next half, you know?
Yeah.
So the real question is, did Vault just rush B? I'm thinking they won't, because Gramps has gone for 2 flashes and a smoke. Smoke here on Nerdy as well, which makes me think
it could be smokes for a B hit.
It could be something a little slowed down.
You feel like Effie's with armor Tech 9 probably looking to get drop down room control.
Yeah, raid boss. Well, they are heading to B, but yeah, we'll be a little bit slower. Oh, there's the smoke out. Rip Chicken.
We heard his screams of death.
Very sad. Yeah, and you were right. Spot on with the Tech 9 going over to drop. Effie with that. It was Nerdy to drop it. And Invert is really trying to scope out Gramps here, but he's positioned himself behind the box, and here he goes. Trying to close the distance. It is a party over here in B. Gramps will actually kill Invert over on the B platform, and it's a Rarkar that finds 2 L's, stabbing them in the back as he jumps through the window into that drop room. Slummy still contending with that smoke that is at the connector doors. Rarkar playing on site. J-Krul's jumped up to a better post-plant position along with Gramps. Rarkar left on the site, somewhat stranded or not. He'll just fight himself out. I was going to say he had support. No one could really cross up without taking the battle to the people on platform, but Rarkar's just going to do it himself. He'll kill 4 people.
Yeah, funny enough, Effie's didn't actually get anything though into Tech 9 when he jumped in the drop-down room, but he did cause enough of a disturbance for Rarkar to find some opportunities, and he's already had a pretty good game. Had that big ace round on the CT side. Now he's at 20 and 9, so he's definitely on pace to have a pretty big game. And now we're going to see the SMGs come out for Vault, so they're going to be able to push this to that 12-6 level possibly. Els actually picks up an ump. So I guess he got enough kills in the last round to afford this. A little bit of a gamble, but I mean, they were force buying anyway, and as CTs usually do second round. So I guess he just puts a little bit more into it.
Yeah, kind of weird. I mean, I guess the extra armor pen will be nice. Rate of fire would be nice.
Right. Not expected either if you're Vault.
Yeah. I was going to say, CZ has the rate of fire, but it doesn't have the bullets, and it comes away empty-handed over here. Actually, both players. Well, Slemmy was able to get 1, but the long 8 defense, the teamwork there, not quite working out. Ruru, what is even the name? What is the name of this 5-7? I don't know. I don't get it.
You don't get it?
No.
I'm not going to explain it to you, but...
I mean, like, I get that portion of it, but, like, I just feel like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean...
It sounds nothing like 5. I don't need the Hawks and the Hornets talk, Dust. Great commercial.
I've never heard it called that before, actually.
Oh, you haven't seen that commercial?
No, I haven't.
Oh, my God. It's the NBA commercial.
Reference game, incredibly specific. Dustin,
I mean, anyone that lives in America and watches some basketball or sports center has seen that commercial. It's one of the State Farm commercials that we are not sponsored by or affiliated with.
I'm a cable cutter, man.
You're a cutter? Whoa.
Whoa, hey. Let's not joke about that. Anyway,
yeah,
Mac 10's aplenty here for Vault. Pistol upgrades here for Kkona. Vault looking to just spill out into the B-bomb site. L's actually going to be able to blindside one of them here and slows it down a bit. Making this a little bit dangerous for Vault, but
thought that was his round.
In.
Just Ruru. Oh, with the USP. Dink, dink, dink. On to Nerdy. But the bomb, the football rather, it's pulled inaudible. It's gone over to the A side. It's planting. Effie coming around through mid, actually hopping around the boulders right now. Some parkour to get over into that water room. Ruru, though, is here. Smoke going to go down. I think the trajectory of that smoke should give it somewhat away. I know what he's going for, but it didn't go far enough.
I mean, I can see it.
The interactions are sometimes a bit strained.
Speaking of which, I just wanted to go back a little bit. I think Audible is actually a great term to use in Counter-Strike.
Thank you.
I've used it a couple times myself.
Nah, I invented it.
Okay. But... yeah, I think it's a great way to explain what happens because that's how things happen all the time. A reaction and audible. It's kind of similar in football when you call a play, but then things when you get up there and read the defense, you know, things change. You call an audible, and that's happening.
Then Ricky Lumpkin hits you with the hard reads on defense. You got to pull an audible.
Solid reference to Ricky Lumpkin, a CS supporter, big time CS supporter.
Yeah, man. So, Mac 10 for Nerdy. He loves this gun. He'll always go for this on at least I've always seen it on Cobble. But when he knows that CT money is low and they're likely not going to have head armor, he just picks up this Mac 10 for the fire rate, the mobility, and he just shoots people in the face. And you're still getting aim punched if you're Kkona right now.
It's not a half bad idea. I mean, and you get the added money bonus as well to even just further add fuel to the fire of your already very strong economy. You are going to see Vault set up at B, already looking to put that Mac 10 in the drop down room perhaps. He's self-pop flashing himself in. It's not a bad place to put the Mac 10 for sure.
I can't believe no one... I had the idea a long time ago to make a big Mac 10 skin, so it'd be like a Big Mac, but a Mac 10. Like, is that not genius? I don't know. Here's Els finding one frag up on the platform. Effie will trade him out. Invert getting nothing! I guess... Well, actually, it's Els that assisted. It's Effie that killed J. Cruel, so Team Fire does come out. That leaves Rakar and Effie alive and back on the site. Ruru going to have to move forward, and Slemmy will find Effie. That'll be the round. Ruru coming up with 2.
Yeah, big job there for Kkona because this game was starting to maybe slide out of control away from Kkona. They were fighting hard to close the gap, but Vault were starting to pull way out in front, and now on that with that retake in the 2v2, they're actually able to make a bit of a statement here, but they do need to fear the money reset. That's a very real threat that could lead Vault to push in this, you know, the 14-7 and maybe even get to map point off the back of it because Kkona would just be in such bad shape when it comes to making purchases. So this is a very important round. Vault again faking B this time, it looks like. They have the smoke and flashes out. They're putting pressure there with Gramps, but that bomb's actually tucked in at middle. Well, there are 4 players starting to gather up to maybe start sweeping over towards the A side of the map. So keep our eye on that.
Gramps trying to let these smokes fade, maybe come away with the one way into a Tech 9-1 tap, but it's not working out, and he'll have to back off. Slemmy hearing the footsteps, lining him up, but somehow Rakar using Effie as a human shield right there. It does come away, and they get that trade 1-for-1.
Actually falling the bomb off after that. I know they've probably caused some type of rotation, so they're trying to see if they can't bring this bomb back around the B. J. Cruel keeping his eyes on drop. See if anyone's going to make a peek, but Ocean's been content to play passive and just wait for someone to fall into his ump.
His lovely lady umps.
Sure.
Jeez. Thought you were going to break it down Fergie style for me, Dust. Here's Ocean with 1. Gramps on the Tech 9. Everyone very, very flashed. Invert moving in seems like a terrifying prospect to me. He will come away with 1. Al's not really needed in that situation, and he will lose the battle to Nerdy, which gives him a chance. 26 seconds up. He's got the bomb, and he has a smoke, too.
But no HP. Any spam that comes through, he is
no
done
nades
for.
here for Ruru. Only flashes. A flash would actually do it on a direct impact, I think. Maybe 2 of them.
No.
Oh, the 1-taps from Nerdy!
Ruru
looking the wrong way.
By the way.
I thought
So took 4.
they can do 2, I think. Can't they double dink you sometimes? Maybe I'm wrong.
That the percentage chance of video that
no, that was.
nuts, but
Ruru played it so wrong. Just throw both those flashes, get 2 double dinks for 4 damage, and call it a day.
Yeah, for sure, man. But what a nice 1v1 there, and what a great response from Vault. I mean, just being able to read the round, get in the right position, take drop room control, and even get themselves into a winnable spot. And now they've crushed Kkona's economy. This on, you know, a couple of upgraded pistols here. So I mean, Vault are well on their way to winning this first map. And they've done so in a very convincing fashion, by the way.
J. Cruel seemed like his lag was aiming a little behind his target, but he does still find that 1 kill. Rakar is there to make sure he doesn't get too out of control. Ocean and Invert smoked off at the connector doors, and they're going to have to go up and jump in through the fire. Jack, be quick. Kkona jumps over the candlestick as Invert 1 versus 3 with the USP. Is he James Bond? No.
Indeed, he is not. As we do have Vault winning the round pretty comfortably there, keeping 3 players alive. Kkona down to their last chance, pretty much, as they will be able to get a buy going here. It's certainly not ideal, but it's the best they can do. They got a couple of FAMASs and ump and play with Ocean. Definitely limited on utility. They only have 1 kit, so this can get real dicey real quick for Kkona, but do have enough to pose a threat. Balls are gathering up pretty heavy towards the B side.
James Bond would never join Kkona. Get real. All right. Fall
Well,
F.
you know, man, Kkona's actually got the most money of any North American organization. They could fork out the dollars.
Yo, their new logo is actually really, really cool. Kind of upset they're not using it here.
I mean, at
CEVO.
least it's better than people just saying X whatever their old organization was to keep bringing attention to their order. It doesn't pay them
that was
anymore.
always weird.
Or
invert.
sponsorless. We get it. You don't have a sponsor. Trust us.
But have you seen the new logo with like the two red lines?
Yeah, no,
and,
that's
like,
what I'm
the
saying. At
K?
least they've done something with
Yeah,
their
dude.
non-sponsored
And they've
team.
embraced the meme, and they
Yeah,
got themselves a
exactly.
sick logo. That's pretty much all you need.
Yeah.
Can't think
They've
of
done
anything
well
else.
on that end. The results end, not so much, but they did get the team name going.
Who needs results when you've got better Twitch TV emotes for your team specifically? They're the real winners, Dust. Ruru holding onto the site. Molotov going to go off. Perfect position onto the telephone pole. J. Cruel does get one. There is Ruru spotting himself. Oh, from the broken wall, finding two. Make it a third. Nice little turnaround onto Nerdy. And wow,
What a
pulls
round
out
from
the
him.
secondary to get it done. That was sick. 4K from Ruru.
That was a nice. That kind of saved the day. Again, if Kkona loses that round, the map's probably over. So that's definitely, you know, Ruru digging deep to come up with the play when it was needed most to keep Kkona alive in this game. Still plenty of money here for Vault, though, and if Kkona's money gets reset now, then it is probably just game over, right? So, again, Kkona did survive, but they're not out of the woods yet. Basically, they're like Leonardo DiCaprio. They survived the bear attack, but they're still bleeding out all over the place.
Whoa, spoilers, dude.
Oh, I guess that movie hasn't been out long enough.
It's not been out very long. I haven't seen it. Oh my goodness.
You want to hear a funny story?
No!
Though? You know the MTV Movie Awards? One of the
Yeah.
best fights was Leonardo DiCaprio versus the bear. That
was
was
pretty
the
good.
nominee.
Yo, how's Creed not on that? Creed was so sick. Oh, Shin, you know. You don't. Oh, now he gets them. All right. After the bomb's already gone down. That dank-ass ump. Drug war veteran. Ruru goes up top. Slemmy gets Rarkar as he tries to push forward across the site. And here's Nerdy. Oh, smoke is still there. He reacts, but he runs out of ammo. At least that's what it looks like. Ocean gets two and the defuse. Chicken coming in to say hello.
So Kkona, I mean, they keep stringing along here. Vault, though, with that bomb plant, still does have the cash to buy if they so choose. But they could also elect to take a save. They have a big lead still. If they want to, you know, make sure they get a full control buy with all their utility, maybe even get an op in J. Cruel's hands, they could do that. They will take, I guess, a kind of middle-of-the-road approach. Definitely can pack a punch with these Tech 9s, but not dipping completely into their wallets.
Els just has to defend against all the Tech 9s to keep the comeback going. Kkona could get into the double digits. Where'd that fire go? Is it behind El? Oh, it's right there, actually. It went forward. All right, well, Els comes away with one. Everyone else kind of just gave up on the long B take. One went to drop. That's a Rarkar. And a couple other backed off and actually went over to A.
Yeah, this is actually a nicely designed round here from Vault, especially if Archer can get something going, but he can't. Ocean will collect them, but there's still this flank
Nerdy's going
coming
so
from
slow.
drop. Yeah, but look at what this allows J. Cruel an opportunity to make a big play, actually. I don't think they expect this. No way.
J. Cruel can't fall off this without making noise, but he won't have to. Ocean will run right by.
The bomb could actually just come right back to B now, too, through
no.
mid-room.
Or Nerdy could then become the lurk. He's got the bomb as well, so he's kind of doubling up, and there it is. He's the lurk. He finds Ernie Els. I don't know why. I haven't even mean to keep calling him Ernie Els. It just keeps coming out.
What a round that was. That was actually really cool. I mean, Vault just dumps all the smokes for to execute for B. They even lose a couple of players. So Kkona are pretty sure that that's where the attack's going to be, but we're able to get one player in drop-down room, cause a disturbance. The bomb's able to rotate to A. I mean, they just, like I said, just very reactionary. Just being able to find the gaps in Kkona's defense, get a backstab in R2, and they secure the round, and now this is pretty much a GG unless Kkona can come up with a crazy force buy win.
So a round Kkona should not have lost, and they know the angles. Nerdy just starts spamming through that door, and he does damage. He dinked up Slemmy. He hit Ruru as well. He also took some damage himself, down to 25. He's going to move up through danger now. But look at the bomb.
Yeah, I was just noticing that.
I think Gramps is like a little unsure about his stomach, so he's like sticking by the porter potties just in case.
I think it's more if he knows that maybe there's going to be a long B push with all this presence at A, and given the economy situation of Kkona, this is actually a pretty safe bet to just kind of sit back and make sure you don't lose the bomb somewhere. But it certainly means that they can't really seize any opportunities at A, and Slimmy might find one, in fact, himself. He does take out Rarkar, gets it back into a 4-on-4. But yeah, as we see Vault shifting back over towards the B side of the map now, a lot of weight's going to be put on L's. That Mag 7 playing the B platform. They had the Molly to flush this out, too, is the thing, so he's probably not going to get a chance.
Well, L's tends to miss from close range anyways, so... Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. There it is! Gets one on the 4th. Invert with the CZ on the back of Rectangle. Gramps has already got to the site. Yeah, Ocean's in KFC! Like any good American would be! He finds one! He stopped the bomb from being planted, and it's... dang it. 2-on-2. Bomb will go down. Invert's coming through with the daggers, and it won't be needed. Slemmy finds a triple kill.
So there you have it, Kkona. They're staying alive. They're still here in this map. They do need to win 5 more in a row, though, to tie this thing up and put it into overtime. The Vault, they'll get 5 chances to win this in regulation. I mean, what do you think? Does Kkona have a chance to bring this in the OT? Do you see it? Do you feel it?
Nah. I mean, maybe if that last round was like a straight up stomp, we wrecked you, you're never setting foot on B again, get out of here. But no, it was like super close, and they almost like came down to a 2-on-2 with some smoke shenanigans there at the end. And there's Effie finding the first kill onto Ruru, trying to work through that smoke, but it does not work out.
Yeah, there's actually some kind of one-way angles you can get on the edge of that smoke, but he just got spammed through, and so he will go down. Slimmy trying to make a play here on danger, but Nerdy snips him out right away, and now they have a 5-on-3, and Kkona's chances of extending this map any longer are slowly fizzling out.
I feel very confident in the answer that I gave you just moments ago.
Okay. I could see why you would feel that way.
Invert's still with the op a chance to do something here. He will check for Gramps, but he misses. Unfortunate. Close. I'm kind of surprised that he even missed. Looks like it was on. Maybe he started moving.
He's not had a good game either. He's 10-21. Normally one of the top fraggers on the team next to Swiss in the past, but hasn't been that way this game.
Well, Ocean tried to take over, but Gramps will kill him. And it was Gramps, the one player with the Tech 9. Now has an M4A1S. Fire everywhere except for where L's is, the king of the north. And there he does. Gets one at close range. Jay Cruel immediately there for the trade, and that's really all Vault needed to do. It didn't get out of hand, and now it's all up to Invert. Has had a rough game. Bottom frag on the server. All the pressure on him right now, 1 versus 4. Flash to the face. That's not helping things. He will stay calm, cool, and collected, not making any noise. Oh. Wow.
So there you have it. Map 1 in the books. Vault going to take it 16-10. Certainly a bit more competitive than our first best of 3 tonight. But at the same time, you felt like Vault had the game from round 7 forward. You know, after Kkona won pistol, got the 3-0 start, you see Vault respond, and from that point on, they never really looked back. I mean, there was a couple of moments where Kkona were getting rounds, but it was always rounds just to survive. They were never really making the comeback. They were just barely holding on, and eventually they will be taken care of. So Vault with the 1 map advantage, moving on into map 2, which is going to be Train, to see if Kkona can push it to a map 3, or if Vault will end it here and now, move on to the round of 8. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be back.